good day to you, my dear students and my dear parents. In St. Arnold's High School channel, today we broadcast amazing stories narrated by 11 excellent students of Standard 4th B class. The stories are well narrated and have beautiful morals. So let's listen to them and enjoy. Our first participant is Surve Rutvi.
My name is Rutvi Surve. My story name is The Dog at the Well. A mother dog and her pups lived on the farm. On the farm there was a well. The mother dog always told her pups, don't go near the well and don't play around it. One day, one of the pups, overcome by the curiosity and thought, why can't we go near the well? So he decided and went to the well. He climbed up the wall to look inside. In the well he saw another pup. The little pup got angry when his reflection was imitating him. So he decided to fight with him. So he jumped into the well, but there was no puppy to fight with him, but only the water. Then he began to bark and bark until tourists knew him. The pup had learned his lesson and never come back to the well again. The moral of the story is always listen to what elders say and don't defeat them. Thank you.
Awesome story, Rutvi. Our next participant is Yadav Shivam.
Hello to everyone. My name is Shivam Nadu and my story name is The Valley of Zero. The story by S.A.H.S. The Valley of Zero. One day, a famous mathematician conducted a meeting of all the numbers. All the numbers came in the meeting except zero. Zero was hiding in the unknown place. The mathematician said, order all the numbers to find a zero. All the numbers started searching for him. At last they found zero. Zero was hiding behind a tree. They took in the meeting. The mathematician said, Zero, why you did not come in the meeting? Zero started crying and he said in a broken voice, I have no value. No one respects me. That's why I did not come in the meeting. The mathematician said 1 to come on stage and he also asked 0 to come on stage and stand at the right of the 1. The mathematician said, of all the numbers, what is the value of this number? All the numbers said in a one voice, 10. The mathematician said 0. As the number of 0 increases, the value of 1 also increases, like 10, 100, 1000, lakh, crore, and so on. The 0 realized his value and he was very happy. The moral of the story is, if we stand together, then our value also increases. Thank you.
Very good story, Shivam. Our next participant is Gorule Khushi.
Hello friends, good morning respected teacher and parents. Now I am reciting a beautiful story on honesty is the best policy. Once upon a time, there was a girl. Her name was Sarah. She used to lie every time. One day, her teacher announced a sport competition. Sarah was so excited. She raised her hand and said, Ma'am, pick me. I love sport. Ma'am wrote her name. Early in the morning, she woke up and back to school. She thought, I will lose. She thought, what can I do? She said, oh, I will just lie to ma'am. Ma'am, I got hurt in my legs. I can't do sport anymore. Ma'am said, okay Sarah, you can go there and sit and watch what other students are doing. Sarah said, thank you ma'am. After few days, There was a art competition. Sarah was so excited because she loves art. She raised her hand and said, "Ma'am, pick me. I love art." Ma'am wrote her name again. Early in the morning, she woke up and back to school. She thought, "I will lose again." She thought, "What can I do?" She said, "Oh, I could just say, lie to ma'am. Ma'am, I got hurt in my hand." Ma'am understood that Sarah is lying. "Okay, Sarah, you can go there and sit and watch what other students are doing." Another day, ma'am came and told that there is a dance competition. Sarah was excited. She raised her hand and said, "Ma'am, I want to participate." But the teacher said, "No, Sarah, you have to lie with me." Sarah said, "Sorry, miss, I will not do again." Ma'am said, "That's okay, Sarah." She said to herself that from now I will not lie. Moral of the story is we should never tell lie and to be honest to ourselves. Thank you. Have a good day.
Fantastic story, Khushi. Our next participant is D'Souza Emmanuel.
Good morning, teachers and students. My name is Emmanuel Moses D'Souza. My story name is Be Content. Mother eagle built her nest on a high branch of a thick banyan tree. She laid many eggs. After some days, the eggs hatched and little eaglets came out. Mother eagle was a strong bird. She had big wings. She kept her brood warm with her wings. She brought food and feed them. When the birds were growing, one little eagle looked down. It saw the lovely flowers and green grass. Some peacocks spread out their tails like a fan and danced. The little eagle thought it was a wonderful sight. It said to its mother, "I am so ugly. I want to look just like those peacocks. Bring me a pretty tail." Mother eagle patted her baby and said, "You are a little prince. You are much better than those peacocks. You can fly very high. The peacocks cannot fly like you." The little eagle was listening. Mother eagle continued, "After some days, your wings will become strong. You will have big feathers and wings. Then would you want to be an eagle or a peacock?" "I want to be an eagle," said the little bird happily. Moral of the story is, be content with who you are and don't envy others. Thank you.
Beautiful story, Emmanuel. Our next participant is Kothari Moksha.
Ma'am and father, my name is Moksha Kotari. I will narrate you the story. My story name is the boy who cried wolf. Once upon a time there lived a shepherd boy. He was bored watching his flocks of sheep on the hill. To amuse himself, he shouted, "Wolf, wolf, please help me." The sheep, being guested by wolves, villagers came running to help the boy and save his sheep. They get nothing and the boy just laughing. Look at their angry faces. "Don't cry, boy. There is no wolf," they said angrily and left. After a while, the boy got bored and cried, "Please, wolf, wolf," again, fooling the villagers second time. The angry villagers warned the boy and left. The boy watching the flocks of sheep. After a while, the boy see real wolf. "Oh, please help me." The wolf catching the sheep and help, but this time no one turned up to help the boy. By evening, when the boy did not come to home, villagers wonder, wiping Why did you come? Why did you come when I call you? That there is the real wolf, he said angrily. The flocks wiping. Now he said, the old villages approached him, said people don't believe liar. Even when he tells truth, where look for you sheep. Morning, let's go home now. The moral of the story is liar break trust. Nobody trusts liar even when he tells truth. Thank you.
Amazing story, Moksha. Our next participant is Ghuge Abhinav.
Morning teachers and my dear friends. My name is Abhinav Charan Ghuge. Today I am going to narrate a story before you, and the name of my story is The False Human Belief. Long ago, a man went to see the circus show. Before the show began, he saw that a lot of elephants were held by only a small rope tied to their front legs. The man suddenly stopped, confused by the fact of that such huge creatures were held by only a thin yet small rope. There were no chains and no cages. It was obvious that the elephants could break the rope at any time from their bonds. But for some reason, they were not even trying. The elephant's trainer was standing next to the elephants. The man was curious to know why the elephants were not trying to escape. To this, the trainer told him that since they were like this at that time, they were very young. At that time, it was enough to hold them. But as they grew up, they were conditioned to believe that they couldn't break away the rope. They believed that the rope could still hold them. By hearing this, the man was completely shocked. He looked at the elephants in the PT and went away from there. And the moral of my story is never giving up and staying positive. Thank you.
Awesome story, Abhinav. Our next participant is Singh Anushka.
Good morning, my dear teachers and my dear friends. Today, I am going to be telling you a beautiful story named The Little Fir Tree. Once upon a time, S.A.H.S, the magician, was returning home when all of a sudden it started to rain. It rained heavily. S.A.H.S, the magician, was looking around for shelter. He saw a beautiful little fir tree. He ran towards it as fast as he could and took shelter under the tree. After some time, the rain stopped. "Thank you," said the magician. "You have been kind to me. I would like to reward you. Ask for any 4 wishes and I will grant them," said the magician. "I wish I had soft and green leaves like all of my other friends. No birds ever make their nest on me," said the little fir tree. "I have needles as leaves," said the little fir tree. "Your wish is granted," said the magician. At night, the little fir tree went to sleep, and then early in the morning, when he woke up, he had soft and green leaves. "Wow!" said the little fir tree. Along came a goat and ate all of the green leaves. "Oh no," said the little fir tree. "I wish I had golden leaves." "Goats do not eat golden leaves," said the little fir tree. At night, when the little fir tree went to sleep, and then when he woke up, early in the morning he had golden leaves. Wow, said the little fir tree. The little fir tree was surprised to see that he had golden leaves. Along came a man and stole all of the golden leaves. Oh no, said the little fir tree. I wish I had glass leaves instead, as men do not steal glass leaves, said the little fir tree. The little fir tree went to sleep at night, and then when he woke up early in the morning, he had glass leaves. Wow, said the little fir tree. Suddenly, heavy wind started to blow. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And because of the wind, all of the glass leaves broke. Oh no, said the sad fir tree. I wish I had my old needles as leaves back again. As goats do not eat them, men do not steal them, and the wind will not break them, said the little fir tree. At night the little fir tree went to sleep. He woke up early in the morning and he had his needles as leaves back again. Wow, I have never been so happy in my life before, said the little fir tree. The moral of the story is learn to be happy with what you have. Thank you.
Very good story, Anushka. Our next participant is Teli Swaroop.
Hi friends, my name is Swaroop. Today I tell the story Self-help is the best help. One day a farmer was returning home from the market in his bullock cart. The cart had heavy load in it. Suddenly it started raining heavily. The wheels of cart got stuck in the soft wet mud. The cart could not move. The farmer began to cry and said, "What should I do now? Who will help me? Please God, please come and help me." Just then a stranger came up to the farmer. He said, "Hey, why are you crying? God will not help you if you simply cry and do not think. Come on, let's push the cart." The farmer agreed and they began to push the cart. Soon the cart wheels came out of the wet mud. The farmer was very happy. He thanked the stranger and said, "I will always remember your good advice." Moral of the story is God will help you if you put in effort and try. Thank you.
Fantastic story, Swaroop. Our next participant is Pujari Vedanta.
My name is Vedanta Pujari. The name of my story is The Cows and the Tigers. 4 cows lived in a forest near a meadow. They were good friends and did everything together. They grazed together and stayed together, because of which no lions or tigers were able to kill them for food. But one day the friends spawned and each cows went to graze in a different direction. The lions and the tigers saw this and decided that it a perfect opportunity to kill the cows. They hide in the bushes and surprise the cow and kill them all one by one. The moral of the story is unity is strength. Thank you.
Beautiful story, Vedanta. Our next participant is Katkar Navinya.
Good morning to one in all presence here. My name is Navinya Anil Katkar. Today I am going to narrate a story before you. The name of my story is The Two Pots. Once upon a time there was a farmer. Every day he walked very far to a small street to get a water. He has 2 large pots to put the water in. He hangs the 2 pots on a long pole. Then he carried the pole on his shoulder. The pots are old, but one pot still looks new. That's a perfect pot.
water on the patch. Perfect pot is proud that it can carry all the water to home. But crackpot was ashamed that it can carry only half of water to home. The crackpot thinks to itself, the farmer is so kind to me, but I fail him every day. Tomorrow I will say sorry to him. Next day, the crackpot says to the farmer, I am sorry that I am a crackpot. The farmer says, I know you are a crackpot. The crackpot says, I am ashamed that I can carry only half of water to home. The farmer says, do you see the beautiful flowers on the patch when we walked home? The crackpot says, yes, there are many beautiful flowers. The farmer says, I have planted the flower seeds, and every day when we walk home, you give them water. Crackpot, you are the perfect pot, the way you are. Thank you.
Amazing story, Navinya. Our last participant for the day is Pangirkar Aradhya.
My name is Aradhya Santosh Pangerkar and I am going to narrate a story before you. The name of my story is Two Frogs. A group of frogs were traveling through the woods and two of them fell into a deep pit. When the other frog saw how the deep pit was, he told the two frogs that they were as good as dead. The two frogs ignored the commands and tried to jump up out of the pit. The other frog kept telling them to stop, that they were as good as dead. Finally, one of the frog took heed to what the other frogs were saying. He fell down and died. The other frog continued to jump as hard as he could. The crowd of frogs yelled at him to stop that. The pain just died. He jumped even harder and finally made it out from the pit. When he got out, the group of frogs say him, if you hear us, the frog explained, I was deaf and truth I thought, and you are encouraging me all the time. The moral of the story is there is a power of life and death in the tongue. Thank you.
Awesome story, Aradhya. Let's give a round of applause to all our fantastic, excellent and awesome story narrators. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.